I would not have imagined that I'd be honoring Chris Callis with a toast. You see, Chris and I have had a long rivalry that actually goes back to under 11 junior squash. We competed throughout our junior squash careers, and by the time we were both in high school, we were fierce opponents that met in the semis or finals of nearly every junior squash tournament. I have played him so many times that I've lost count. I'd like to say it was a friendly rivalry, but maybe just rivalry. Yes, in all that time, I would not say we were as much friends as we were very familiar and respectful of each other. And throughout my junior squash career, I always viewed Callis as a kind of macho, cool, confident sort of guy with plenty of swagger. And I must admit that the last thing I ever anticipated him getting into was fashion design. This is even more surprising to many of us, because anybody on the men's squash team can attest that Chris loves to be shirtless. He is definitely not shy to expose his body because he never misses an opportunity to take off his shirt. At practice, when we're doing a workout on the stationary bikes, Chris takes off his shirt. When we're running on the track, he takes off his shirt. When we're stretching after practice, he takes off his shirt. For our team meetings in the hotel, he often puts up his shirt. And occasionally after he plays matches, he takes off his shirt to referee. So all the time that he spends taking off his shirts, it's surprising that he is actually into clothing. Seriously though, he's usually very well groomed and dresses nicely. Often he is spotted walking around campus with a lovely scarf or But I never fully appreciated Callis' sense and style until I myself witnessed his wardrobe. It was actually about this time last year. I was going through Bicker at Cap and Gown, and I received an email informing me that Bicker that night was themed and that Bickeries should dress appropriately. The theme was pimps and whores.
He's gonna be going nuts.
I know. Where to go for help. So I asked him if he had anything or knew where I could get stuff to make me look like a pimp for the night. And he said that he wasn't in his room at the moment, but I was welcome to go there and take whatever I wanted. And he would trust my judgment.
Oh my God.
Yeah, baby, I said to myself.
It's classic.
So I went to his quad in the junior slums and into his bedroom where I opened the doors to his closet. And inside was more than I could have hoped. There were so many shirts, styles and all sorts of colors, button-downs, polos, v-necks, different colored jeans and corduroy pants in all different colors. There were just so many choices. Oh my gosh, I thought to myself. I hit the jackpot. It was like Macy's, but in a closet. So I picked out a nice purple button-down shirt with a white collar and a pair of pants, and after I borrowed a hat and some fake bling from another friend, I felt very confident walking to the street dressed like a pimp. However, the following day, Callis, slightly irritated, told me that the purple shirt that I had chosen was worth $400. Could I please return it? And I felt terribly because I had spilled Listerine and marinara sauce. After close inspection, after taking it to the cleaners, all traces of these stains were gone. And all is well that ends well. Callis is certainly one of the most talented players around with his dynamic and aggressive game style. He possesses both power and grace with his rocking drives and delicate drop shots. I felt a lot of pressure coming onto the Princeton team as a freshman because Chris was a remarkable act to follow. First team All-American as a freshman and named Ivy League Rookie of the Year. Although Callis has been unlucky to have to deal with bad back injuries since then, this year especially, Chris has been a great competitor. In all of our Ivy League matches, he has cruised to victory, especially against Harvard and in our match today against Yale. And on top of all that, he is a natural leader and has been a great captain this year. Chris wants what's best for the team, and he's always eager to help teammates prepare for their matches with his great breadth of knowledge about players. I feel like Chris graduating this year represents the end of an era for me because he has always been a big part of my squash life. And I, as well as the rest of the team, will miss him next year.